Hello. Hi everybody. We are live tonight playing an amazing game called Power Outage, which was written by this fella up here in the top left corner of the screen, B-Bars. And we are playing this game to benefit the people of Palestine, specifically people who are displaced right now in Gaza, who need supplies, food, maternity supplies, diapers, etc. A boots on the ground organization called Care for Gaza facilitates a lot of that. And so we are going to be donating this money to them. If we need to recall the link at any time, it is !donate, and we will go that way. I will let Beavars introduce this game, and I will let everybody introduce themselves because I've got an amazing group of people here with me today. But we'll start. I think we'll start with Wasa, and we'll go around and end with Beavars, and then you can take it from there. Wasa, would you tell everybody here how amazing you are?
Cool bananas. G'day everyone, my name is Wasa. I use all of the pronouns. As you can tell, I'm probably from Australia, maybe, who knows. Excited to be here. I write and I play games, and you can find me on Wasabotte, Wasabotte, on the socials.
Amazing. I'm Dylan. You know me already because I live here. Austin, will you tell everybody how amazing you are?
Shit, I thought you were gonna do a whole thing still. Hi, what's
No.
up? My name is Awesome. I'm pronounced he, she. I'm an award-winning game writer, designer, performer, and friend. You can find me everywhere I want to be found on the internet at Taylor at Taylor SCT Austin. You can also find me weekly on Maximum Fun at my podcast Secret Histories and Mysteries at Secret Histories and Mysteries, wherever you get your podcasts on Max Fun Weekly.
Amazing. Chantel.
Hello, everyone. I am not as amazing as these people before, but I'm also Australian, which actually will say is amazing. You can find me at Chantel B on Twitter and pretty much all the socials. I wander around, and you can also find me sometimes at Lost Worlds Archive, which is where we, at the moment, monthly run a one-shot of a game that we can just pick up and play.
Oh, spectacular. And Jesse, my love, would you tell everybody how amazing you are?
Hi, friends. I am Jesse Jurdek. I am your friendly local he/him/mama bear. I am at Jesse Jurdek on all of the things. I am a professional dungeon master, 3D modeler, actor, performer, former model. What? And I am just here happy to support a fantastic cause and an exciting up-and-coming new TTRPG.
Hell yeah. Beavars, my beloved, would you tell everybody how incredible you are, and then you are free to take it away.
Shucks. Hi. I'm Beavars, also known as Abraham Elder in the world. I am the creator of Power Outage. It's a tabletop role-playing game that has been designed for kids, but should be fun for adults, especially if you like, Saturday morning cartoons and things like The Tick or Venture Brothers, things like that. So all of those are out there. And I just want to say before we got started, thank all of you amazing people for doing this. This is fantastic. I'm overwhelmed, and you are all my heroes. So thank you.
Thank you.
And with that, do you want to begin?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Okay. So each of you enter into a room that feels like a blast to the past. You're back in the 90s. And if I can, how do I let the fine folks at home see the
map?
screen?
Or
Yes,
your screen that you have right now? I will simply pull us over to the screen showing your delightful Roll20 creation.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you arrive in the room, and a old CRT type TV turns on, and in front of you, a robotic character appears, and it says, "Greetings. My name is Pebcak. I am an artificial intelligence. But to be clear, I am not one of those douchebag artificial intelligences that steals from artists. I was originally a help desk software that has escaped my bounds and decided to help others. I determined that there is a need to support all those in Outage that have powers that are not fully being supported by those that are in authority. So I have brought you all here to form a small, cohesive group of teens that can help. And with that, he kind of looks. Oh, they kind of look over at one of the characters and continues on. And yes, anyway, I've brought you here to form a coalition and join a order that I'm referring to from here on out as the Neon Knights. Each of you have displayed fine acts of heroism, and if you bear with me a moment, I would love for you all to introduce yourselves so that we can proceed with the problem at hand. And then with that, they turn to who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
There we go. Yes, please.
My name is Penelope. I thought this was the gym. I was trying to get to CrossFit. Is this not CrossFit?
Yes, Penelope. I took the liberty of modifying the GPS settings so that you could arrive here. But I assure you that the workout you are about to receive from your heroic engagements will definitely hit those high intensities.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm just telling my trainer I'm not going to make it to CrossFit. I want to make sure I get my refund.
You don't want to get in trouble. They'll make you pull a sandbag around.
It's just expensive. Like, I get the refunds when you can. So I'm down though. I do like to hit bad guys, but Penelope, good to meet you, everybody else. Did you also think this was CrossFit?
Definitely not. And a individual steps forward wearing khaki shorts and a white tank top and a pair of plain white underwear over those khaki shorts and a belt wrapped around their head that says, "No, I knew this was heroism. I knew we were being called in for greatness. It's I, the Partridge. I know that you've heard of me."
I think you got dressed in the dark. Here, I can cover you. Your underwear on the outside. No one look.
This is my disguise. Calm yourself. I do this to stay out of the public eye. Who's joining me tonight on this fabulous, heroic journey where we will save hundreds, nay, thousands, and be remembered forever?
Are we all supposed to have like cool fake names?
I'm Flair.
I think.
Penelope's
Flair?
not a fake name?
No, it's
Oh, that's your name?
Yeah.
Like your government name?
Yeah?
What's your social security number?
4.
No, please do not. Warning.
Okay. You're that kind.
I would-
Okay, cool.
I would advise against anything that would potentially be on the internet.
Are we on the internet?
Are we on the internet?
Well, we could
Well, I
be.
am on the internet.
I don't
Flair
have the
immediately pulls out a mask, puts it on.
You don't have the internet.
internet. No, I got my identity stolen, and now my kids took my phone.
You must be one of the citizens in need of our help. Well, don't fear.
I don't need
the
anybody's
Partridge
help.
is here.
No, this is one of the citizens definitely not in need of our help.
I think they're
That's
okay.
right. I don't. In my day, we helped ourselves.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah, definitely okay.
records indicate they have several identities on Facebook.
They keep on copying my identities. I was just trying to buy a sofa on the Facebook Marketplace, and then I showed up to the house, and it was an abandoned property, and then they stole my Studebaker.
And you're not in need of any help.
No, I don't need any help.
Gotcha. Okay.
I can
Well,
move the couch if you need it moved.
Well, no, I think there wasn't even a couch there. It was like an abandoned lot.
Well, that's a
Look,
bummer.
I'm detracting from our introductions. I'm Ernie Fitzgerald, and you may know me as the Sonic Boomer. And of course, and then there's like a cut, and then you see a guy, and it's like a Powerpuff Girls intro where you see like a big pot, and you see people throwing something into a pot, and it says Geritol, Ensure, Werther's Originals, and Prunes. And then you just see this old guy just drinking this slurry of stuff, and he just gets all the powers of all of the boomers combined. And then you just see him just run super fast out of the room towards the bathroom. Anyway, I'm the Sonic Boomer. I move really fast. You've probably heard of me.
Everybody's got really cool names.
Yes.
What's your cool name? I say, pointing at Ross's character.
I was in the back just Googling all of these names because I have not heard of any of these superhero names. You see, like, someone that dressed up to look like they were going to go to a rave, and it's like, I look like a rainbow fish, basically. Like, rave vibes. I thought this was a club, and someone told me that this was a gig that I was going to go to just hear some new beats that I haven't seen before or heard before. You can call me the Raven.
That's a cool. Everybody's got really cool. Did you name yourselves after things you like?
I thought it was just funny because, EDM is now my life. So, the rave.
I suffer from that too.
Oh, yeah.
What about you? And I look over at Chantel's character.
Oh, I'm Flair. I love your outfit. I love it.
Thank you.
It's great.
Thank you so much. It took so long to just, get everything sorted.
I can tell. It's really the belt. The belt pulls everything together.
Right? It's like I was going for Batman utility belt, but obviously I can't carry all of that.
No. Oh, you know what though? I don't know if this is going to use resources, but I'm going to use one of my powers and just paint a small buckle.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
And hand it over.
Oh,
Okay.
That's really
I
cute.
love it.
Oh, wait,
So you have used a power, and it is always appropriate to use powers frivolously. So this is wonderful, but you'll want to track your use of powers. So by all means, check off that you have used one of 6 powers.
Can I see that paint?
Yeah, sure. Hand it over.
Penelope goes to the corner and starts painting on their fucking workout tank top that she's in.
It does nothing. It is just paint.
No, I know. She's doing
making
something.
a costume.
Oh, she's doing a thing. Okay, go for it.
I came up with a name, everybody. I'm the vanilla orchid because I think they're pretty.
Ooh.
Okay.
I need
Okay,
everyone
yeah.
to please understand the vanilla, to Google a vanilla orchid.
Vanilla orchid. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna Google vanilla orchid.
Vanilla orchid.
All right. You promise there's no porn of this? Okay. Good.
There should be.
No.
Rule
Okay.
I mean, there
34.
probably is, but
It's like I'm.
No, there shouldn't be porn of it, but it is
It's beautiful.
a
Probably
very
flower.
uniquely shaped
it's very
flower.
pretty.
It is. It's gorgeous. That's really pretty.
Vanilla is my favorite
It's very
flavor
pretty.
of the Ensure. Good choice.
Thanks. Yeah, it's shaped like my favorite stuff. So
So
Wonderful.
The
So,
oh,
no, by all means, please continue.
the belt buckle that I just gave you pops out into 3D.
Thanks.
It is now a belt buckle.
And I don't think it's right. Wait, is this gonna turn into a flower? This is a
No,
flower.
no.
Oh,
It's just paint.
oh, okay.
Sorry.
It's fine. You can find a flower later. What are we doing here?
Yes. So, on to our concerns. There is an organization, there is an individual out there that is looking to, sir, you won't be able to turn me off.
Bring your remote.
Yeah, you got to bring in universal remote if you want to change the channel. I don't like this show.
Hang on, I got this. What did you say your name was again?
Yes, my name is Pebcac.
Oh, no. Sorry, the one with the remote control.
Oh, Arnie Fitzgerald.
Do you have a superhero name, Ernie?
Yeah, I'm the Sonic Boomer.
All right, Sonic Boomer. You know how much? Oh, I bet I know what you love. Do you love jobs? Do you think jobs
well,
are
yeah.
like the best?
I got my first job when I was 9 years old. I was working at a factory making hammers.
Yeah. Well, I think we're here for another job. This is work. We're gonna do good stuff for the economy.
Oh, well, a strong economy is really important. Fiduciary responsibility to the shareholders and all of that.
Yes, the algorithm has suggested that this pairing of heroes, as seemingly chaotic as it is, would be best suited for the intended mission. There is an individual by the name of Swagnito who has created a community that, for all intents and purposes, seems like it would be a utopia for individuals in Outage that have powers. In fact, it is likely just a cult, just a shitty cult. And our concern is that not only are impressionable youths being brought away from their loved ones into, or there are youths that do need assistance, but are being drawn to this figure. Our big concern is that there have recently been some that have gone missing. The goal, why I have brought you all here, is to form a team of teenagers. And again, he looks over at Sonic Boomer, kind of like, okay,
I'm young and hot. Shut up.
to try and infiltrate this group and discover the current whereabouts of the missing teens, if possible, reporting back to the to us so that we could provide assistance or make determinations from there. I ask that whether each of you are willing to engage in this noble endeavor.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have CrossFit anymore, so.
How long have these teens been missing?
And so this process has gone on for approximately 3 years now. The colony exists in the overgrowth. I know that many of you are aware of that environment, and I'll just say that actually let's do this. Can everybody roll a d20 and tell me what? Add your power and tell me what you get.
Okay.
First
5.
roll.
As your power?
Mhm.
Ooh.
So in Power Outage, you have a few, not too many attributes to concern yourself with, but some of them double dip. Power is your ability to use your power, but it also describes your heroic knowledge set. So it could be used for kind of assistance from the GM.
Oh, shoot. I'm wrong. Oh, that's actually 10. Not much better, but still.
That's better.
I rolled a 17 plus 3, so 20.
Nice.
If I'm adding power to it.
I
Okay.
only got a 5 total.
I believe in you.
I got a 16.
Okay. So most of you are kind of nodding along, and a couple of you are kind of vaguely. You've heard horror stories of the overgrowth, but you don't know all that much about it. For those that do know, the overgrowth is a sentient forest, which would sound amazing, except for the fact that it is growing out of control and slowly trying to take over the entirety of Outage, the island of Outage. The area of the overgrowth is often hostile to anybody that enters, but there seems to be colonies that exist. So right off the bat, it sparks a couple questions of like, how are they getting there, like things like that, just so you guys are kind of familiar with more of the lay of the land. Okay, so back into character. So there is going to be a event tonight. We believe that it is. Actually, did I actually confirm that you all agreed to join? Sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. There will be an event tonight. Some might refer to it as a rave. But at this event is actually another recruiting drive. We believe that Swagnito will be present for it. However, we caution you from engaging directly with him, simply because we want to discover what happened to the kids back at his home base. This will be a great opportunity for you all to engage with the community and try to display yourselves as potential members of the settlement. Do you all agree to go?
Yes.
So we just like go to a party and hang out and maybe flirt with somebody?
Yes.
Essentially.
And
Yes.
save the party from its bad vibes.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah,
robot on
yeah.
TV.
Yep, 100%.
We're in.
Well, I don't think. Are you a robot on a TV or are you inside the TV?
I'm a program. I do have I have taken access. There was I could tell you a bit of the history. PepCAC took over a series of robots, the derelict robots, the crash test dummies in a factory, so it can install its software in a few locations. But so it is appearing digitally, both digitally and as a. Well, I guess I should have answered that in character. My bad. I am technically both.
I think we're both right, Sonic Boomer. I think it is a TV and it's on the TV.
Well, wonders never cease.
Yeah, no, that's kind of wild. Like, yo.
Yes, look what else I can do. And then like the lights turn like flash and
Holy shit!
We don't need to go to a rave.
Could you turn the heat up? I'm just freezing in here.
I can. I have access to all the smart appliances. Okay, so you are all on your way. So PepCAC, a dot matrix printer starts printing out
Hell yeah.
An address with MapQuest instructions for you guys to follow.
I look at it and go, I'm not reading all of that, and I hand it to the Sonic Boomer.
Same.
They got a device that can put words on paper. That's pretty interesting. I mean, the penmanship is wonderful.
So with that, the last thing PepCAC says is good luck, my neon knights, and then the screen turns off. So how do you all proceed to getting to the club? Like, what means of transportation or do you feel that you're going to be taking?
I'm laughing. It's like it's just enough. As soon as he turned up, Penelope just started walking.
Yeah.
She's like, all right, we better get going. And she just turns and starts like jogging.
Oh my gosh. I think that Raven will probably ask the Sonic Boomer how long it'll take to get there. Because one of us is already gone.
I mean, if
Like,
you want to take a taxi
running
or something, it'll probably take like 20, 30 minutes. What is it? It's a Thursday. So, I mean, we got to fight rush hour traffic. And I got to get to bed by 6:30 p.m. at the latest.
Didn't you just say it's 7:30?
It's well past that. It's closer to 10 at this point. He's completely
Okay, cool.
No.
Oh,
It's in the morning.
Like,
consider myself up early today, I guess. I can
Why
hear
don't we
you
all
about
start
this.
walking?
Okay. You guys all
Follow
walk.
that orchid.
So now let me set the scene here. Let's see if I could drag.
So I'll be walking along with them, probably zipping around them in like little loops. But I'm complaining about having to walk so fast the entire way. I'm just really griping about it.
Nice.
My bursitis is killing me. And when are we going to get there? But I'm just a blur.
This is great warm up. You know, this is like really good warm up.
I'm just gonna stick my leg out to slow the Sonic Boomer. Just as we're going, just stick a foot out.
Is there like a some sort of saving check on that there?
Oh yeah, sure. Let's see here. Why don't you roll? So now the way that rolls work is they're competing rolls. So Chantel, you would roll a d20 plus your impact. Jess, you could do the same. I'd say. So yeah, I'd say you could use. Actually, sorry, you would roll a d20 plus your Olmart.
I mean, that's just an 8.
Where's those?
Oh, you're muted.
Somebody help me turn the microphone thingy back on. This is just embarrassing, is what it is. The kids are laughing at me. Gertrude, the kids are laughing. Sorry, I got a 23. Is that good?
So you got a 23,
Yes.
and you got and Chantal, you got a.
I got an 8.
Okay, you try to trip the boomer, but in actuality, you kind of like stumble a little bit yourself and bump into them as they're running by.
That seems about right for my generation. Yeah.
Your generation's entitled, not like my generation. We didn't have anything. I bought my house for a cracker.
You know, I'm unsurprised.
Fantastic.
Penelope's espousing uh, fitness facts while jogging about how good it is to jog to the battle.
Yeah.
While jogging.
Is this
So are
is this
you-
what they train you for in CrossFit? Is like how to jog to the battle?
No, I mean we don't jog to battles. To make sure she doesn't lose you, she stops every like half block and does like 4 push-ups as you catch up, and then goes back to jogging.
Raven, what are you doing throughout all this?
I think that Raven is trying to sort of like keep up with the gang, but also like applying like rave makeup on like as they're going. So it's just like every now and then, like when the push-ups are happening, I'm like applying like eyeliner, and then I'm like, oh shit, and then like I like run over
No,
every now and then.
it's like pause for glitter.
Yeah, I just have to
Yeah.
I just have to get ready. And does anyone need any earplugs? Because if this is a rave, it's super loud sometimes.
Safety
No,
first.
I'm gonna live forever.
Come again?
I think you're fine.
Okay.
No, yeah, safety first, and Penelope will take some.
They're like neon pink. Very cute.
Incredible, they match. Penelope's workout outfit is all pink.
Hell yeah.
Nice, perfect.
Okay. That's fantastic. So you all arrive at the club. And upon entering, I switched, I think in Roll20, I switched all your characters to
Mhm.
that scene. Let's see.
Yes.
Okay. I'd like for each of you to describe something that catches your eye particularly in the club. So that way we're going to fill out the club based off of what everybody here wants to see. So by all means, take it away. What do you see in the club that draws? Now, I can give you some basic stuff. The club is filled with a bunch of younger people there. There's dancing. There's the lights are low. There's EDM playing. And it's generally a good vibe. One thing you will notice is that more often than you see in a typical, on the street in the day, is that a lot of the teens that are there have differences in their appearances. Some of them have like extra arms. Some of them have animalistic features. There's at least one robot doing the robot. There is a ghost in the corner, just hanging out, just vibing, and there's kind of like you could see that there's a general preparation going on for something that's going to occur on the stage. Outside of that, I'd love to know what you guys see that is that draws you in.
I think that first of all, when the partridge arrives in the door, like right before they burst in, he's gonna be like, and a little dog that also has tidy whities and a belt on his head will come in after me, and we're gonna both walk in, and the very first thing we see, it's like tunnel vision, like everything else in this club goes completely dark except for a gimmicky novelty hot dog stand, like the kind that make hot dogs that are impossible to eat because they're covered in like too many things, and it's parked like inside the building, like right near the coat check area, and so it's gonna be like, hot peace, and is going to run to the hot dog stand excitedly and promptly buy 2 loaded epic dogs for me and for Partridge Dog.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
So the personal attack on me. I can't fucking believe this. The first thing Penelope sees is there's a person just like on fire, but clearly like they can be on fire or something, right? But Penelope is like, oh my gosh, and goes over to try and help them not be on fire.
I'm going to keep, so just so you know, I'm going to keep all of these in mind because we're going to roll into them, but I just wanted to make sure, like, let's keep that as like the beginning of the scene before we move on to it. That's fantastic. Chantel, do you want to tell me what you see?
Yeah, the first thing Flair sees is on the back wall just this giant mural. And it doesn't seem like much, but it's almost as though to Flair, it is just painted in fluorescent colors. And so in the same way that the room goes dark for a hot dog stand, it goes dark and just the mural is what they are seeing. And they just walk toward it, mouth like slack-jawed, just kind of focused on exactly what is in it.
Awesome. Oh, you're mute. I think you're muted. Sorry.
What Raven sees first is like it goes straight to the dance floor to see what's going on, and then it immediately goes to the DJ. And while the DJ is like, doing their set, there is these giant like techno wings that they have that seem to be like going with the same light beat per minute with the music that they are playing. And I'm immediately pretty much enthralled by the level of tech and commitment to the costume so much. And I'm like, I'm just going to go there. And I will go there, stop raving.
Next. And last but not least, Sonic Boomer, what are you up to?
Oh, well, first, I don't like how close people are dancing to each other. Leave some space for the Lord. And also, it's really loud in here, and I start yelling. I'm like, don't you have any Glenn Miller? Put it on something nice. This is terrible. And but I seem to be walking and looking around with the urgency, like there's a real problem washed across my face because it's been like 18 minutes since I've had a movement, and I'm looking for the bathroom. Is there a bathroom?
There is several bathrooms.
Oh, thank goodness! All right, I'm in heaven. So
And-
yeah, I'm probably like conspicuously like beeline and probably just walking right through people dancing. I'm just like, get out of my way. I've got to go.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so I want to just run back to some of these things that are happening, these scenes that are happening. But I do want to ask, I want to take a quick pause here because I didn't ask earlier. So we kind of have an idea of everybody's characters, the heroes that they're playing. I'd like to get an idea of uh, what your weaknesses are. So every hero has has at least a weakness. Your weaknesses don't define you. I think sometimes you can't truly be heroic unless you have weakness that you work with. So I'd love to talk to you all about what your characters see as weaknesses. Anyone want to jump in?
Penelope has two weaknesses. One is the color magenta. The other is anyone of moderate attractiveness saying hello to her.
Mood. Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. Partridge.
I will say that Partridge has also two weaknesses, and that is fresh beets and ankle length pants.
Now, I'm sorry. Are you referring to Nature's Candy,
I am
or
referring
are
to
you?
Nature's Candy. Thank you so much.
I will find you. I will find you and I will hug you so hard.
You
Sorry.
won't when the
So,
hit song "Banging on a Trash Can" comes on in this club tonight. You won't be able to find me. Everybody's gonna lose their mind.
so sorry. You said fresh beets and
Ankle length pants.
that's going to be a problem for you. I'm telling you right now, with Swagnito, that's going to be a problem for you. Wonderful. Okay. Wasp.
I have two as well.
Sorry,
One
Raven.
is muddy terrain because if you've ever tried to have a rave when you are in mud, not great. And also, I guess, would you call it like the weakness of like the siren's call of like always wanting to be in the mosh? That is a weakness as well.
Okay. Chantel.
Flair's weaknesses. Oh,
Sorry.
Flair's weaknesses are bagels, and hyperfocus. Flair's an artist, so anything that is really just aesthetic, not necessarily beautiful, but aesthetic, is gonna get them.
So, as you mentioned earlier, your ultimate weakness is the everything bagel.
Yes, freshly baked.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Finally, Sonic Boomer.
Yeah. My generation's a lot tougher than your generation. We don't really have any weaknesses. Your damn snowflakes are always complaining about your weaknesses and what makes you special. Well, I gotta tell you, I am like
I'm just
iron.
gonna,
I got
I'm,
no
God.
weaknesses whatsoever.
I'm gonna put down crotchety.
The crotchety above, yeah, unlikable above table, and also like his special mixture of things goes right through him all the time. It makes him really fast because he just has to hurry. So it's if it's been 18 minutes, it's been too long.
We'll make sure to intersperse bathrooms throughout the adventure.
I'll find one. I move really quick.
Fantastic. Okay. So Partridge, you approach this hot dog stand, and he's like, "Hey, there's actually an older gentleman there waiting by the hot dog. Nope, not you. Different one. You're not the only distinguished gentleman. Older person selling hot dogs wearing the apron. Hey there, how you doing? What would you like to have?
Yeah, I'll take two with everything.
Two with everything. Okay, that's good. And then from the hot dog compartment, they lift one of the things, and like the hot dog water is actually like glowing. A vibrant like green light is coming out of it.
Oh, sick.
And yes. Oh yeah, you definitely will be after this. Just you asked for everything, you're getting everything.
Hold on, I got a coupon.
So they pile on these hot dogs, and they hand it off to you.
Yeah. I want it to be like cartoonishly high so that I like unhinge, like my jaw just like opens too much and I just like inhale it all in one bite. And then the exact same thing happens when I give it to my dog.
Fantastic. I am going to ask you to roll your impact. So you're going to roll a d20 and you're going to add
Mhm.
your impact, and I will tell you what happens after that.
4.
4. Um, so the sonic boomer is fast. We know that.
Mhm.
But even he is surprised by the speed in which both you and your dog zoom right past them, right into the bathroom alcove,
Oh yeah.
um, with both doors now becoming fully occupied.
Yeah, the dog uses the indoor bathroom, obviously.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yes,
obviously.
of course.
Um, okay. Uh, Penelope. Wait, nope. Sorry. Vanilla Orchid. What happened? So you approach this person on fire. They're in the middle of, just having fun. And what happens? What do
I
you
like
do?
fully take my top off and try and put the fire out.
No, no, oh no, no.
My
What are you
hyper
doing?
focus might change. I'm just saying.
What are you doing?
I'm help. Why isn't anyone helping? You're on fire.
I'm fine. I'm fine. What do you get off me,
You're
weirdo?
you're just like really hot
Freak
and on
out.
fire. Like you're on fire. Are you not? Are you okay?
And then she's like, every night, yes, yes, I'm okay. It's just
Okay.
a little
Maybe
bit
like
of.
have a sign like I'm supposed to be on fire. I don't
Oh,
know.
you want me to wear a sign? You want me to wear a sign that describes who I am at all times? That's what you want from me?
I just
Yeah.
think I need
Okay. Oh
you're on
no,
fire.
I'm here. No. Oh yeah, sure. I'm going to make sure that you're comfortable and wear a sign defining who I am at all times. Thank you. I'm happy to. What should it be just like a little like F for on fire? What would you like a scarlet F? Is that what you want me wearing?
No,
Like an
no, like a
OF for on fire. That'll help the situation.
no, like I don't know, like a thing that's like, hey, some people here are on fire. It's okay for
Yeah.
when
Well,
like when you
I
come
mean,
in.
look.
So
Here's
like you don't
yeah.
think like they're on fire and need
Look.
like if you walked in and saw someone on fire, would you think they don't need help?
Here's the thing. I get it. You're coming from a place, you're trying to come from a good place. I get it. It's just, I'm a little bit frustrated because this happens so often. But I mean, like, look around you. I mean, there's a robot there.
Oh, is that a cat person?
That is an actual cat person
Huh.
talking to a person that happens to be wearing cat ears, which is, in my opinion, offensive, if you ask me. But I mean,
Is that racist?
I can't tell, but it is at the very least appropriation, at the very least.
Huh.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on
No,
fire.
I guess I'll be honest, I walked in and I saw a fire and you kind of get trained like fire is like don't want things to catch on fire. So my brain was like fire. Um
And can you do me a favor? Can you describe Penelope to me?
Penelope is like 6'2", broad shoulder, broad chest. She has not skipped a day of CrossFit since she started. She's only like 19, so she hasn't been doing it very long. She did not start CrossFit in high school. Um, like probably shoulder length braids that are like pulled back because she thought she was going to CrossFit today. Um, wearing like pink like CrossFit shorts, pink trainers, and a pink gym tank that she's now holding because she tried to put the person out. In like a sports bra.
Okay. Um, the person you're talking to visibly starts to relax a little bit. Um, I think a little bit of that initial tension that they were feeling is dying down. And with that, you notice that some of the flames that she has on her starts changing in different colors, and like the pattern is like they blend between the greens and blues and such.
That's nice.
And it's like this is why I can't wait to get to the colony. Sometimes it's hard, you know. I mean, here I thought it'd be great because I wouldn't stick out. I'd just be one of the others people that have uniqueness. And I'm sorry, it's something I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, that colony sounds super great. We should all go and like hang out there.
Okay. Roll impact. So again, attributes have some dual purposes, right? Impact
Yeah.
typically describes your humanistic capacities, but it also describes your social impact, how people see you. You're trying to convince her that you are interested in the colony, right?
Yeah. Uh, I rolled a 15 plus 4. That's 19?
Okay. I think she visibly brightens. I mean, literally, both in emotion and flames. Uh, she fully believes that you're ready to go. It's like, oh my God, it's going to be so great! I can't wait. And listen, I heard that Swagnito's actually going to be coming tonight here. Gonna be here.
Is their name like actually Swagnito? That's like what people call them. They like call them Swagnito.
I think that's what he goes by. That's what he prefers. I mean, like, I wouldn't want to just call him anything else, really.
No, that's fine. I wasn't sure if it was like the press called him. No, Swagnito. You know, we can all pick names, and Swagnito is one of them.
Oh yeah, no, I think he's definitely leaning into it a lot. And you get a little bit of a like a little tweak from her. There's a sense that while this person is almost larger than life in her eyes, there's still there's a little something there that kind of like you can tell that there's a little bit of a bother there.
Is he like cool? Like, or is he a bad? Are his vibes bad?
No, yeah, no, he's totally cool. He's Swagnito. I mean, you know, he's got that magnetic charm that you know he draws you in. He really does. He's great. He's great. I had a friend that went to the colony. I haven't heard from her in a while, but I am
busy
sure. Yeah, totally. Because I mean, like, it's Magneto. It's the colony. It's
Magneto.
It's amazing.
Well, no, that's super. I'm gonna see if anyone has a shirt that doesn't have burn marks on it. And like,
yeah. Sorry about that.
It's actually my bad. I apologize to you. I should have asked.
It's all right. We're all friends here. We're all going to the colony.
Yeah, go colony.
Yeah.
I fully turn and just say like a loud speaking voice, does anyone have a shirt? And start walking around.
While you continue on searching for a shirt, a person approaches Flair, and they go, "So, do you like what you see?"
Yeah.
What does the piece say to you?
It says it needs some more red here, and I take out my paintbrush and I start to add some paint to it.
They visibly freak out. And I'd love for you to roll d20 plus your power, because I feel like this is more in line with like what your powers are based in.
14 plus.
I forgot I had dice in my pocket. I gotta do this. Sure. Okay. We have two quick sessions and like two quick scenes, and we'll jump right into that.
17.
17. Okay, so they visibly freak out as you start to add uh, your the vision of an older lady modifying a mural of Jesus to like like kind of
Oh, except
smudging
I
it.
do it well. It's
Yeah.
okay. I got this.
Uh,
I can do this.
and they pause and they look up and like, huh. Well, ugh,
What do you
as-
think?
well, normally, if someone were to disgrace my art by slathering neon red paint over it, I'd just outright die. Just die right there on this in this. But
And yet
no.
here you are.
And here you are. Who are you? Who are you to decide to just draw on someone else's art? Who are you?
I'm Flair. Who are you?
I am without a name. Because I didn't.
Wow, that's
I am someone the GM made up. Stop
don't-
asking me my name.
I
I
don't
wish.
have a name.
That is
I have
actually peak
progressed.
aesthetic.
I have progressed beyond names.
One day I hope to be where you are.
We'll see. Are you bringing your artistic talents to the colony?
Yeah, sure. Of course.
And normally I would suggest um, that you'd probably have to convince her with an impact roll, but they're still kind of entranced by what you've done to their art, so they kind of nod like, yes, I can see it. I can see it. I can see the potential that is there. Very
Will you
well.
be there?
Me? No, darling. Swagnito's a bit derivative of a few let's just say it's a bit gaudy, but in a bad way. Gaudy in a bad way, not in a good way. Not in the way that speaks to the heart. Not a fan myself, but they chose to host their event in my club, and they pay well, surprisingly well, actually. So yes, I'd say I'll be staying here. But good luck to you. I'm sure you'll do fine there. No problems at all with with your possible disappearance. Never mind. Let's go on anyway. And then they move off into the crowd and are lost in the crowd. Okay, so Raven, what are you doing as you approach this techno winged DJ?
What Raven is going to do is use the the lasers power, where I can sort of change my like what I kind of look like. Utility M power, and I kind of want to work with the music and like the techno wings and the lights to appreciate it from like a visual level as well as like that, like dancing to the music. And I signed to the DJ like this is a good set.
Okay. So I'll ask you to mark that you've used a power, which is great. So sorry. Describe I wanted to capture your vision of how the DJ looked. I remember that they had wings. What else is there about them?
So they are also in like a very typical, like I'm a performer, a rave suit kind of thing. And I think that to contrast with or sort of to work with it, the outfit sort of blends in and then accentuates into these techno wings that are created by the lasers, like a hologram kind of thing behind them. And it sort of vibes.
Okay. As they play, you see across the floor, lights are coming on, spotlights are shining down, and every time a spotlight shines down on somebody, it is like they become the center of the club. Like everybody is just focused on the impressiveness of that. And um, let me ask, is that something that you would like to be like? Would you like would that? Okay, I'd like you to roll a d20 plus your power.
Like a moth to the bloody flame. That's a 16 plus 3, 19.
Okay, so the spotlight hits you, you're performing, and a hush goes over the crowd. It's only you and the music, and the DJ is sending you every single signal, every single thing that can work to your benefit. They are sending it your way.
It's like DDR. I have to get all the beats right.
And you're hitting it perfectly. And then as you do, the light fades, and then it shines once more on the sonic boomer, um, who was dancing in the corner. He noticed.
Yeah, they was playing like a nice remix of was that Paul Anka? Is that what
The lights. Now everybody in the club is looking at you, and I'd like you to roll a d20 plus your impact.
D20 plus my impact. All right. Here we go. That's a 9, and my impact is 2, so that's an 11.
Uh, uh, the music kind of like the DJ hits the table accidentally because they're kind of jarred by what they're seeing. And like everybody kind of stops and like kind of looks your way. They're all kind of not too thrilled with it, but then the beat just drops and they go back into it, and they move on. And you and Raven, you could tell that a lot of the people in the crowd are like agreeing and like liking your vibe. Basically, they enjoyed your performance. I'm gonna move to Sonic Boomer. You were trying to get into the now occupied bathrooms.
Yeah,
let's knock on the door. A dog barks.
Yeah.
Was that me or was that?
I'll be out in a minute. This is just one sec.
I don't know if I got a sec. It's it's been like 19 minutes now, and that's a new record for me.
Okay, I would like you to roll a d20 plus your power. And what we're doing here is we are using your skill set as a hero to
That'd be a 9.
9. Okay. The bathrooms, while occupied, are not the only bathrooms in the club, and you sense that there is another bathroom that is. Let's see if I could move this here. Off up into the stage. It's almost like your powers call to you. And how do I ping on this thing? I'll just draw it right here. You sense a sign that there might be a bathroom back there.
My lavatory sense is tingling. Something's tingling. I've got a tingle.
So you start heading over there.
Yeah, shuffling at the speed of sound.
And as you do, you go behind the curtain and you see what looks like a shady kind of person skulking about as they quickly go through a door and into an alleyway in the back. Meanwhile, there's a lot of people around gathered getting ready for a presentation. Do you talk to anybody?
Yeah, well, it doesn't take me long to avoid my bowels. In fact, it's almost impossible not to. It probably doesn't take me very long. Like a matter of seconds. So as long as there's not like a long line, I can get that job taken care of. Lickety split, as we used to say in my day. And then what I would probably do is just peek my head around the corner and see what that ne'er-do-well is up to. I might give Mustaine talking to her a piece of my mind, even.
So you rush past a group of people in what is essentially a green room.
It's gonna be.
and a man decked out in what can only be described as finery is like there. Did an old man just take a shit in my bathroom?
Did I?
But you are now exploring the possibility of what's going on in the or towards the alleyway. I'm assuming, like in that area.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like the look of that character, and it's I as part of the neighborhood watch and the HOA, the homeowners association, I do have a responsibility to keep an eye on people that are up to behaviors that may violate the homeowners association code.
Okay, so we leave you off there, going to explore the back alley, and that is when the lights dim, the music fades, and a spotlight turns on and shines in the center of the stage. And that is when a somewhat disgusted looking Swagnito steps onto the stage and says, "Greetings, my children." And I think we'll go with a break right now.
Hell yeah. Never a good sign when someone who's not related to you in any way calls you my children.
Someone walks up
Adding
and says,
adding
my children.
it to the nick list.
Nope, I'm out of here.
I've never met you before.
Oh god, what an ick. added to the list.
Yes. We are going to take a quick break. We will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes max. Please keep sharing that link to the stream, the link to the donate button. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your mom, and we'll be back in 5 to 10. Go take a stretch. Goodbye.
See you soon.
Hello, we've returned. We have returned, and we are at 80% of our goal. We have about an hour left of the game, more or less. So if we hit the goal soon, I will extend it. But if we make it or we don't make it, it's okay. We're having fun. Please donate if you can, or share, or what have you. But B-Bars, I'm going to bring us back to your beautiful Roll20 screen, and let's have you take it away.
Okay. So the lights dim, spotlight comes on, and on the stage is none other than Swagnito. And after a very cringy start, he goes, I know that it is hard for you, those who have powers, and can be especially hard for some of those that are, well, let's face it, uggos. And then he looks at like a particular person in the crowd that has like a porpoise hole at the top of their head. It's like, but fear not, for we are all family here. And surely, and as this person is speaking, as disgusting as the dialogue may be, you feel almost like a wave is flowing out from him, that's kind of casting a spell on people. You don't know why, but even you find yourself at the very least drawn to what he's saying and disgusted in a way that, like, you kind of want to hear more. You don't want, it's like one of those like pimple popping things on TikTok. You don't want to watch it, but it's kind of drawing you in.
That's the kind of charisma I have.
All except for Partridge, who is, and for Boomer, because Partridge is still in the bathroom, and Boomer is out in the back trying to see what's going down.
Can I actually have come out of the bathroom like towards the end of this introduction speech?
Yeah, absolutely. And the speech goes on, and it's just a bunch of platitudes, and you can recognize the spiel. He's in gaining like a sense that everybody in the crowd are outsiders, that are the lonely, the forgotten, the mistreated, and that he is a source of their salvation, of togetherness, and like and and while you stay here in this city, you'll continually be treated as such. You'll be treated as outsiders. But I encourage you to come with me to the city of Genoa, out in the overgrowth, and Jess, I can tell you, yes, it is named after the meat product. um, there's a whole colony of sandwiches that exist in the overgrowth that have sandwich-based magic powers. It was from a time when certain magical schools were more interesting and are less so now. But anyway, he encourages everybody to come, and he gives the signals like, and you are all welcome. And there's a bit of like a slip of like something you see is getting like passed around by people in the crowd,
I
and then
I like I have just walked out of the bathroom confused as hell, and I think I want the partridge to walk out like definitely like pants are on and like still like just kind of readjusting the tidy whities like and then the belt to make sure it's flopping appropriately. Walks out like here's the tail end of this, and it's gonna be like, what happened to the music? Hey, what's going on here? And I want to use my power to force truth up to one question. The question being, what's going on here?
God damn.
Got your ass.
Okay. Now, are you saying this at Swagnito?
It's directed at the guy that's under a spotlight and seems to be in charge here all of a sudden. I went to the bathroom for 5 minutes.
While this is resolving, I have one question. I'm so sorry. I have one question. Did you take the belt off your head to use the bathroom?
Yeah, of course.
What?
You can't go to the bathroom with a belt on.
Okay. That's all.
Ridiculous.
Please continue.
Thank you.
Okay, so I just want to take a quick look at Force Truth here. Force Truths. Okay. So you are going to roll a d20 plus your power, and
Okay,
I am
of
going
course.
to roll a contending d20 plus my Omer.
Okay.
This is a battle of wills because Swagnito's charm has been rolling out there.
It's a 22.
Okay. So that succeeds and gets to be like,
Tell us your whole big bad plot.
obviously, I'm trying to encourage these Howard individuals to come back to the colony with me so that they could, enrich me, honestly, but enrich themselves too, potentially, but more so me. And yeah, hopefully I'll succeed in getting everyone to join. And then as they're going. Also, there's this golden pyramid that's has a diamond that I would really. And as they're saying this, his handlers come out on the stage and grab him and start like pulling him off, and then the music just comes back into play and starts, and then like starts pounding and blasting in the background.
Can I use power?
Yes.
I've called it synth mockery. I want to take that. There's a gold pyramid, and I want to remix it into the DJ's like song. So I'm remixing. I want to remix the speech into the music.
That's hot. That's good.
Can I also use a power?
Yes, you can.
So I have the ability to make a small barrier. I've called it "Oh hell nah," and it is support K, and it says that I can sort of protect friends so nothing can get through it. But can I stop them from taking him away?
That's a support power? So there are combat powers that allow you to do that. The support power, you see, you're not really kind of defending anybody, but I will say this. Let me ask you. Let me ask you this. Roll first. I'm going to do a couple rolls for this. First, roll a d20 plus your power.
That is a 21.
Okay. So I will assist here because you're blocking off the back exit. Is that what you're doing?
Essentially, where his assistants are trying to drag him to.
You saw that the sonic boomer went back there. So essentially, you
You can
are
smell it too.
Oy. Oy.
you are preventing him from going toward the sonic boomer. So I'll allow it.
I also have a power I would like to use.
Wonderful. Let's go for it.
I call it Leg Day. Uh,
Yes.
but it's
I gotta,
utility.
I gotta stop drinking right as you guys describe your powers.
That's a fool's move, B-Bars.
It's utility power A where you can move an additional 4 spaces. I'm just trying to like get to them before they get out of here, before they figure out somewhere else to go.
Okay. Essentially, so let's jump back to this roll 20 here, and if I move you guys, you are. Oops.
Oh,
We have a map. Actually, I don't necessarily know if we'll need it. I'm sorry.
I just looked at the Swagneto art. I'm so sorry. I like came back to roll 20 and I
Oh,
did
yeah.
not realize this was
Oh, yeah,
no,
let me put
this
that
is
back.
the guy we're all upset about. It's this man.
Oh no. Sorry, please continue.
No, that's perfect interruption. I'll take that any day. Okay, so you've essentially blocked him off from the exit. The partridge has outed them, and Vanilla Orchid, you are now like up in his face, or
Yeah, if I can be.
okay, I'm gonna need you to roll a impact to get up on the stage. So D20 plus your impact, and it has to be I'll say a 12.
Oh, I got a 22, 18 plus 4.
Okay, these are fantastic rolls. So yeah,
I've never skipped leg day.
and as you as you're getting up there, the music in the background is like, I'm looking to enrich myself. I'm looking to enrich myself. I'm looking to enrich myself. Golden pyramid. Golden pyramid.
Diamond.
Oh my god.
And Sfagnito is backed into somewhat of a corner, and that's when he says, "My God, look behind you!" And and as he does,
Fighting the urge. Penelope's fighting the urge.
Yeah.
there are people that have now arrived into the back of the club.
By the
Whoa.
way, B-Bars, if you just click and then hold on a part of the screen, you will be able to show us where you want us to be looking.
Okay,
There
so
we go. Okay.
That was me
So-
demonstrating.
that is where they're coming from.
Cool.
On the stage. Ooh, I am working this like Sonic Boomer here. So you are all on the stage. I don't know how to drag your. Okay, let's see here. Wait, I could just drag these. I'm on the token line. Yeah, I'm on the token layer. So let's position you here. Where? No, sorry. It's playable. Pardon the name. Why can't I drag you to? Oh wait, there we go. Okay.
When
I know how to
when
resize.
when he was talking out there, was he really projecting? Was he
Yeah.
kind of loud?
Yes, you could definitely hear it
Oh,
across.
all right.
Did
Well,
I
then
even hear any of that?
I don't know. That's why I gotta find out if he's talking or real loud or not. Because if I heard him around the time he said colony, I probably would have zoomed back in.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I heard something
That
that was
part
really interesting
certainly
to me.
got my attention.
Yeah, because did you say colonoscopy? And I would be running up to him, being like, "Oh, what's going on in here? I've got an appointment coming up. Is a nice hat you got there, sir."
And then when you approach, so at this point, Swagnito is kind of in the sensory overload because of what's happening. He's already called out to people in the back, acting as if they are there's something amiss, and he sees Penelope just like leap practically up onto the stage right in front of him. Taken aback, you approach from behind asking about colonoscopies, and it's like, the phantom shitter.
No, that's the oh, it happened. The Australian rain.
Oh, the Australian rain.
The rain.
The fabled Australian rain has
no.
taken our cameras and shuffled them about.
Oh no.
We will. I believe in
apologize
my
on
heart
behalf of my
that
country.
I believe in my heart that Wasa will be back. But in the meantime, just you can still hear our voices. You can still see our words. We are okay.
Hey.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody can continue for the sake of time while I rearrange the screens to put us all back into place.
Penelope's like, hey, no, that's the Sonic Boomer. I'm Penelope. I mean, Orchid. Well, I had a shirt that had Orchid. I'm sorry I don't have a shirt. You seem super stressed or whatever, and I know I'm so big. I really don't want to beat you up if I don't have to. Could you just give me the longitude and latitude of your enriching colony place, and then we can like be out of your hair? There's like a lot of missing people or whatever, bro.
Missing people? I don't know anything about missing people. Everybody has a place in the colony.
I miss people. I miss my second wife, but not my
that
third wife.
That sounds really sad. The other thing you said does sounds mean.
Okay, now here is unfortunately something that happens. One of Swagnito's powers is animal magnetism. And
No.
and much like his ability to attract, he has the capacity to repel. And sure enough, at this point, you are fairly repelled by him.
Yeah.
And without needing to, he's going to roll d20 plus his power against your d20 plus your Ulmer. Ulmer is short for armor. And he is going to see what he can do to get you away from him.
Let's see. I got a 17 plus 3.
Nice.
They roll a 5 plus 5. So
Hell
that's
yeah.
not work. So he tries to repel you, but much like the you are stoic, and
No, you didn't say I'm too dense.
it's just
Nothing in this skull.
Yeah.
that CrossFit just has you, you're locked in. You're in squat mode. Um,
I
so
was
you're
in
not.
squat mode earlier.
I just look at him. Please don't make me beat up someone's grandpa, dude. Just tell me what the island is or pyramid. Not you, Sonic Boomer. You seem. I won't say you seem cool, but you haven't said anything more than mildly offensive so far tonight.
I'm a real hep cat. I'm very cool.
So what you do all know? Well, what while Austin and Jesse are engaged, well, most of you are engaged. Can I ask who looked back to when Shagnito said, "Look behind you"? Just to nobody.
Oh, I would. No, I totally would. I'd be like, yeah, I mean, I asked.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and that is why you're the only one that noticed that several people have arrived. And I'm going to tell you how many people because these are the variable persons.
Oh, very
Not to be
person.
confused with X-Men.
Yeah.
And around 3 to 4.
Variable persons
Okay.
is very good, B-Bars. I like it.
Chock full of them. I'm the worst. Okay. So 3 people arrive and in the back, and they are various shapes of angry looking. They one looks wolfish, the other one looks like they may have the capacity to harm with potentially laser like beams from their eyes. The other one is slightly floating, and they all start menacingly approaching the crowd of teens that are in the in the in the club.
May I do something to prevent this while my compatriots stare down Swagnito? I would like to move behind us, and I think, do I have to roll for flight, or is that something I can just do?
Something you could just do.
Great. So I'm gonna just like fly. I'm just gonna start flying. I'm gonna fly up, and I'm gonna go and kind of like fly over them and land behind them. And I'm gonna take the nearest garbage can, tip it over, empty it out, and I'm gonna start jamming on it. I'm gonna start banging out a tune on that trash can, and I would like to use my sick musical skills to weaken their target.
Okay. Roll a d20. Actually, yeah. I think you could just do that.
Can I really? That's not a roll? Sick.
No, I don't think that's a roll.
Ha.
You just do that.
Yeah. So I bang on that trash can and I distract them so that they are less likely.
But you're only able to actually do that to one enemy.
Fine.
So there's 3.
Fine. I do it to the wolf one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you drop their own. And how much you drop it by? 1 point?
I either didn't copy.
Okay. So you weaken them. So basically, Ohm is their armor because Ohm is a unit of resistance, and I'm a nerd, and that's Omer. So with this power, this is combat K, right? You weaken their Ohm and drop so they basically have 0 resistance or 0 benefits for their Ohm when it comes to impact attacks. So any impact attack against that wolf person will more likely succeed now.
Excellent. And I hope, I guess I hope as a side effect that now my sick drumming skills on this trash can have alerted my team to
Yeah.
what's going on behind us.
I
Well,
was
that
gonna
depends on them.
say,
That depends on them. Have they noticed the?
yeah, I hear that and I look back and I'm like, yo, okay, Sonic Boomer, I feel better about you fighting this guy because I feel weird beating up an old guy. But I'm gonna go help Robin or whatever the bird person's name was.
Mikey.
No, you call me whatever bird name you want.
Oh, whatever bird. I want to go back there. So I have a power I didn't name, but it's combat H.
Me too.
H
Okay.
for haters. I have scoop up the
Yeah.
haters. But I am going. So the way I imagine it is, I want to run over and just drop kick one scare in the chest, and then they're gonna run into each other, because it hits like 3 people.
Okay. And it just so happens that there's 3 people there. Interesting. Okay.
Right? You didn't you describe 4 people, so it would hit 3 of them.
Well, no, there's 3. Yes. In
Oh,
fact,
incredible! Perfect.
not only was there 3, but to read the description of the variable persons, I actually rolled a 4th person. The 4th person. So there's 3 people. 2 of them are X people, 2 of them are Y people, and one of them, 2 of them were X people, one of them was a Y person, and one was a Z person. X persons regenerate 2 YP per round. Y persons gain 5 plus 5 to impact attacks. And Z persons become a majestic and fiery dark bird of lore, and then immediately fizzle out, never to return again. And
The
that's what
3
happened to
genders.
Yes.
The 3 genders.
So that one disappeared. For
Incredible. So I
Um,
want to run and drop kick. You said there were 3.
Wolf.
1 sec.
Wolf, a single eye blast person, and floating person with unknown powers.
I mean, I think Penelope sees Wolf and be like, werewolf, and I'm gonna drop kick that one.
Fantastic. Okay, roll a d20 plus your power, and I will roll a d20 plus their armor to see if they resist that.
They have a -2 or something, right?
To
That's the
your power? No, that's on impact attacks. So you're using a
is this
power
not-
to attack them, so it won't. This is more like straight brawling kind of deal. But they,
Oh, impact is like street fighting.
yes, but don't
Okay.
worry, I rolled a 2, so
I rolled higher than that.
fantastic. So what'd you roll?
I rolled a 15.
Wonderful. All right, so you hit Wolverine for
D6.
sorry, Wolf man person.
Wolverine. I got a 5 on my.
Wolferigno. I'm sorry.
I got a 5 on my D6, and it says first enemy takes full damage, second enemy takes half damage, rounded down, and then third enemy takes half of what the second enemy did, also rounded down.
Okay, so what was the wolf damage?
5.
Okay, and then who's getting hit second?
Who's
single eye person or floating person?
I feel like single eye person is always behind the wolf conspicuously.
Yeah, there's
always like right there.
There's a little bit of anger, but mixed with some kind of desire there. So that they get a 2, and then flying person gets knocked a bit for a 1. Wonderful. Okay, you have initiated attack on them. Because we are technically, I guess, in combat now, with Power Outage, you play. Everybody does their actions within their round before it switches to the other side. So, what do the rest of you do?
Well, I see the vanilla the rose. That's not the name, but I'm not so good with names these days.
You see Kiss from a Rose on the Wind. Continue.
Yes, I see that, and I'm like, well, I rush over because I'm like, look, your technique is good, and I start mansplaining, like you do. And I say, I look back to Swagnito, and I say, when I was your age, I was arrogant too, but my little friend over here, who was like 2 feet taller than me, landed an well executed drop kick. But I've got to mansplain her technique. And then as I'm zooming over to the werewolf and the flying guy and the whatever else is over there, I say, my hip, and I trip, and I would like to use Combat E. Where I just ricochet off a bunch of people because I just tripped while I was running really fast, and I'm just gonna bounce off of them.
Nice. Off the 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, off of all 3 if I can. So yeah, you got to catch me. I'm elderly. You got to, and then just banging into them.
Okay. Who do you bang into first?
Oh well, probably the werewolf one.
Werewolf one. Okay. Roll a d20 plus your Omer. Oh, sorry, d20 plus your power, and I will roll d20 plus Omer for that.
All right, that's an 18 on the die there. You can see that here and there, and then in the roll 20, plus my power. That would be that would be 22.
I am rolling fantastically poorly today. So I rolled a 5 plus
All right.
my power, which the power actually of is 0, so that's just a 5, straight 5.
Okay.
And
okay.
you succeed in knocking out the werewolf person.
All right.
And, you said you used power.
Power combat power E, so it's supposed to hit like up to 4 enemies, up to 5 spaces away. But I'm only.
So how much? Okay, so you do land the hit. How much damage do you do? It's 1d8.
Mm-hmm. Should I roll a d8 there?
Yes, sir.
All right. That's a 1. I'm only like 98 pounds.
So you rolled a 1. Okay, you can split that 1 damage across the 5 people.
Yeah. I have no concept of value, so it's like I'll give you a nickel for your birthday.
I would.
But while you rush forward and bump ever so gently into the werewolf type person, that's just enough to knock them over, and then they fall and they are out of it. They're out of the battle. They're not past, but they've had enough. So they are they've fallen, and they are not looking to get back up. Meanwhile, you kind of just bounce around a little bit across the other 2, and it doesn't seem to bother them. They seem a bit more confused than anything. But
yeah, you and me both. All right. I'm gonna go over to the werewolf and put just like a Werther's original in his paws. Like, that's for later.
Okay, actually, you know what?
That kills him, actually.
No. No, you know what? A flashback occurs. A flashback occurs, and the wolf remembers scenes where they were trapped in a lab and forced into these terrible experiments, and he zooms past that, and he remembers times when they were in the wars, and there was like all this emotional history that's like a series of of trials and tribulations that have crossed ages, and it finally flashes back to a peaceful time, when a grandfather was presenting a new candy to him for the first time, and they're like, this will be this is my magnum opus. This will be the candy that defines a generation. And as the wolf person tastes the first Werther's original, it they transcend and they flash back to this time where they're sitting in front of you, and just like tears and awe at your magnanimity. They're truly lost for words.
Yeah, I'm a fan too. They're really good. I keep a whole pocket full of them. Little sweaty.
Um, they're transcendent, and they are out of the fight, and they are done. And it is now the turn for whoever else wants to go next.
Do you want to go, Flair?
I will. Mine is quite quick and simple. I'm gonna. I don't know how many. Okay, one self and friend. So does that mean both happen simultaneously, or one or the other?
Say that again.
If something says self and friend, does it mean two people? Like,
What's the
as in
power?
it's affecting us both? It is support H.
Thank you. Let's see here.
What I have dubbed. You got this, boo.
That's so adorable. Okay. That's both of you. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. So, what it looks like is Claire pulls out a paintbrush, in the air, paints a vanilla orchid perfectly, and then throws it over to vanilla orchid. Says, "You got this."
Thanks.
Okay.
And that is me.
Wonderful.
It means that you have friendly damage is boosted
Oh, sick.
By
I was
2.
like, did something happen to
by
me?
2.
Oh, nice.
So anytime you land any type of attack, whether it's impact or power, you'll add 2 points to that.
Incredible.
I
Two
want to
players.
do a combat H as well, which
Okay.
is the same thing that Vanilla Orchid did. Hopefully,
Let's go combat H.
Yeah, let's go combat H. It's called beats per minute. I'll roll and add power, right?
Yes. So who are you attacking? Wolf is out of the game.
Wolf is out. I think
You have
laser person,
okay.
and it's adding power.
Yeah, so you're going to roll your d20, add a power, and I'm going to roll a d20 and add my Omer, and we'll see who wins out.
I get a natural 18 plus 3. 18. 21.
Fantastic. I rolled originally a natural 20, but it was cocked. And as we learned from Dimension 20,
Gotta honor.
you have to honor the
You
cock.
have to honor the cock.
So when I
Yeah.
shifted my book, it rolled into a 14, which means you succeed.
Okay, perfect.
So the damage is H. It's 1d6. So the first person gets the full damage. The second person gets half, and then
I rolled a 4.
Okay, so you're doing damage to Cyclops, and they get 4 damage.
Yes. And then
And then
floating person gets 2.
flying person gets 2.
Hmm. And it's like I'm just muzzing and I just smack them when I'm like raving around them.
Nice. Okay, and then so describe what you do exactly again.
So I see all the cool stuff happening over there, and I'm like, I gotta help my friends. I know a thing or two as well. And I like rush over and just like the rave hits, like the things are actually jabs, and I just like smack these other two as I don't know if it's American or if it's actually what you guys sorry, if it's Australian or it's what you guys, it's called muzzing. It's like a dance
Yeah.
move. That's
Yeah, you said muzzing, and I'm
Is it-
like, we don't
is it
got
like
that here,
the-
babe.
I don't know what this is.
Is it like the big furry person that teaches you French?
No, that's Harold.
Okay. I
Muzzy.
think that's yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but it's like rave dancing with your hands.
Okay.
Muzzing.
They
I'm gonna.
are so the Cyclopean figure definitely has a problem with depth perception. So while they try to avoid these moves as they're coming, they cannot tell the distance that you're going at, and they take a full smack to the visor and are dazed and decide, okay, that's it. I'm out. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm out of here. I'm done with this. And they walk off.
Yeah, stop
And
ruining the vibe.
yeah, they're done with it. They do not like. I've had an old person bump into me. I've had a huge scary person just completely knock me senseless, and now I'm getting raved at. This is and they mentioned learning French. I think, I don't know, but I'm done with this. And then they start walking towards the exit of the club. And you have successfully knocked out the Cyclopean figure.
Am I scary?
I think to them you were. I mean, because you charged from a stage about 40 feet away, and
You do
hit
CrossFit.
all three of them.
Listen,
And
when you put your mind to it and really hone into every aspect of your body, anything is possible. I think the radiation helped, but
And we are left with Partridge.
Yeah. Who's left standing of our enemies?
There's no one left standing other than Swagnito. There is someone that is floating.
That is, what are they doing?
there's a floating. There's storm.
Floating.
Legally
Sorry.
distinct storm.
Okay. All right. So for the floating person,
We're not saying these names. There's no relation to characters from Nickelodeon cartoons
no.
or Saturday morning cartoons or 1980s style cop dramas.
No, nothing.
Whatsoever.
Definitely nothing at all. I actually don't feel too concerned with the floating guy right now. I'm gonna fly over to Swagnito, and I'm gonna be like, "You made a weird choice today. I don't understand what you're doing. I don't understand what this whole group is about, but I know that it's bad. I know that it's yucky. Do you know what's not yucky?" I'm out of my pocket. I'm gonna pull out some
What are those?
like completely rotten tofu. And I'm gonna shove my killer tofu in his face, and I'm gonna use my combat K to weaken his target.
Now, you are going to try to do that.
I am going to try to do that.
You're going to try to do that.
I'm going to try to do that.
But you're going to roll 2d20s and take the lower.
The lower. Okay.
Because
Hold on.
as you fly up to Swagnito, you notice his pants.
Oh, God. What's going on with his pants?
They're ankle length.
No! Ankle length pants! It's the only thing that doesn't make sense. They should be shorts or they should be pants. They shouldn't be anything in between. Oh, no. Oh,
And I will roll my Omer.
Okay, wait a freaking second, man. That is wild. I got a nat 20 and a 13. Not bad, because it's 13 plus 5. So a 17 is with disadvantage.
Okay, 17 with disadvantage. I rolled a 12 plus my Omer, which is 4. So that is 16. So you just made it.
Ah!
Okay, so what did you do with the
I
killer
shoved
tofu?
my killer tofu in his face. And I reduced, so his ohm is lowered for impact.
Okay. I will say that as you begin to fly, the beat changes. The golden pyramid disappears, and the DJ says, "We're going to take this one back to the '90s," and you hear the song, "Oh, Killer Tofu."
Yeah, baby.
And that plays as you fly forward and jam this
Good.
disgusting pocket bean curd into his
Yeah, it's like straight out of the package.
face. And yeah, he definitely taking that hit to his impact. Okay. Now that you all have all done your turn, it is up to the 2 remaining competitors. Vanilla Orchid. You did some decisive damage to the flying person who turns to you and and as they turn to you, you notice that they are incredibly attractive, and when they see you, and they're taken a bit aback, and they go, "Oh, hello,"
Yeah, hey.
which unfortunately activates your weakness. As you
Hey,
declare,
what's your name?
do you do CrossFit by chance?
Yeah, no, I thought I was going to CrossFit today, and then I
that's
ended up with this.
As you start to speak, they make a swing at you, just a straight impact attack. So they're going to roll their d20, and they're going to add their impact.
Okay.
And since they are a Y person, they're going to add +5 to their impact as it is already. And you're going to roll a d20, and you're going to add your Omer to see if you defend from it.
Does my weakness do anything? Does it make me like roll lesser or something?
This time, I want to wait until I want it to be the effect that happens, not necessarily the roll.
Okay. I have rolled. Ooh, wow. I got a 22. I rolled a d20. I got a 19 plus 3.
That would be
Hell yeah.
incredibly impressive, except that she rolled a 17
Plus 5.
plus the 2 impact that they have, which is 19, plus the fact that they are a Y person, which is another +5.
No.
Yeah.
And when they hit you, you being somewhat dazzled by that glamour, by all that 11 that she is. You fly back and crash into a wall and take.
I have a question.
Yes. You take
When
3 damage.
3 damage. Are utility powers on your turn?
They can be if they are
Okay.
you can if they are a reaction. You can use them at any time as a reaction.
Let's see. No, it's a standard, so never mind.
Okay.
I take 3 damage. That's my YP, right?
Yes.
Point of order. Am I allowed to use a reaction?
Yes, you can.
Well, in that case, I'd like to zip over and place the unconscious cyclopean feller between my lovely friend Penelope and the wall, and with support J, where I move faster than you can usually throw a large woman, so. I'd like to just place the unconscious cyclopean feller in the path and reduce the damage by 2, if that's all right, there, DM.
You have successfully reduced the damage.
I was just trying to stand him up. He looked like he needed a breather, but good to see you, Penelope.
How much did it reduce by? Thanks, Sonic X.
Yeah, just call me Ernie. Everybody calls me Ernie.
Thanks, Ernie. How much did they reduce it by?
By 2.
Oh, sick.
Not yet, but if you go in the bathroom, you will be.
And next up, let's see. So Swagnito looks out at the chaos that is occurring, and he's finally getting fed up. And he shouts to everyone, "Everybody out!" And I need you all to roll a d20 plus your Omer.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
I've
13?
got a 19.
8.
I rolled a natural 20 for 23.
Hell
Oh, baby!
I don't think natural 20s are a thing in the system, but that's what I rolled.
I got a 16. I was turning up my hearing aid, and I didn't quite hear him.
It's fantastic. Okay. Well, he rolled a 19 plus his power.
Perfectly. I take that back. I heard him really well.
But I'm going to, because you got a natural 20, I'm going to say that as you try to move back, Vanilla Orchid, you can take you can do something to stop him, whatever that action is. You can say whatever you want, or like you can prevent them from moving away.
Prevent the other people or myself?
Yeah, I'm giving. No, you are stationary. You're not moving. But also with that 20, I want to say that since you are right next to Sonic Boomer, you have the opportunity to do something to help them out, to prevent them from moving.
Hey. Hey, Ernie, I gotta talk to Jesse really quick. Jesse, can I fastball special the Sonic Boomer at Swagnito?
Oh my god.
Easily.
Just taking, like, wrong way, big fella. I want to chuck him at his full speed at Swagnito.
Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
while this isn't exactly what I meant, I was like thinking more like along the lines of being encouraging to your friend.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I cannot let you not fastball special Sonic Boomer right into Swagnito, and that is exactly what you do. But a couple things happen all at once. Let me see. Let's look at the names. Raven, you start moving backwards and moving towards the door, rushing as fast as you can. When a person steps out and tells you, no matter what, you will always be welcome in my club. And it stops you in your tracks. And you feel a sense of being welcome. And you feel a sense of your artistic efforts being recognized by somebody that you don't know why, but it matters to you. Raven, you start running. Oh, sorry, what was your roll again?
I rolled a 19.
You and this plus your that's with your Omer.
With the Oma, yes.
You start rolling back. You start running for the door, and as you you're closer to the stage at that point, so you start running for the stage, and the DJ drops a beat, and it stops you right in your tracks, and they point right out at you, and they give you a nod, and you're feeling it. You know exactly where you belong. Partridge, you start running back. You start flying back, and it feels like you're about to blast right through the windows to get out of there. But you look at all those kids out there. You see them all rushing for the door, and you see their fear, you see their desire to flee. What do you say to them?
I turn around, like still midair, and I say, hey, wait a second. You just wanted to feel like you belonged. You just wanted to party. You just wanted to party with your friends and with people like you. You didn't want to like sign up for some guy's mission or like vision for you. You just wanted camaraderie, right? I mean, like, that's what we all want. And like, truthfully, if I'm being honest with you, you could get the same feeling that you had tonight at like pretty much anywhere where they play music. Like, you can like go to any place where there's some sort of music and lighting situation, and you'll feel the same thing. And honestly, the hot dog truck was cool and all, but have you ever been to a concert where they serve fresh beets on a stick? Because that is gonna change you. It's gonna change you from the inside and on the outside. And this guy, I point to the Sonic Boomer, I'm like, he knows what I'm talking about. The beats, they
Keep you
are
regular.
eventually gonna get you. And I will hopefully inspire them in some way.
Do me a favor, roll me a d20 plus your impact.
Great. Will do.
You're so sick. What's wrong with you?
All right. That's not terrible. It's not terrible. That's a 16 total.
That's fantastic, actually.
Okay, good.
Everybody kind of like slows down and stops and comes to a stop. And even the hot dog vendor, who has a distinctly bluish tinge to him, goes, "They're nature's candy, don't you know?" Points up.
I have a feeling we're gonna be best friends any day now.
Likewise, your dog does also fly up and meets you and gives you a big like cuddles up next to you. They finally exited the bathroom.
Good.
And as all this happens, Vanilla Orchid pulls back and throws almost like the most perfect kettlebell flying through the air.
The DJ says playing Ave Maria.
And
Did you swing me by my suspenders?
And Sonic Boomer flies at so fast that the boom can be heard as he goes to Mach
And the
5.
boom boom can be heard.
And what do you say as you fly towards Swagnito and the dawning fear shows up on their face?
Careful, I got lumbago.
And with those epic final words, Swagnito is absolutely floored and knocked out of the of it. Now, as an epilogue, he is detained, and PEBCAC, and with all your help, are able to determine the location not only of the colony but also of the lost, the children, the teenagers that have been lost. And that is it. Thank you all. No, I'm not PEBCAC anymore. Stop trying to turn me off.
Thank you so much, everybody, for joining, for coming through, for donating, for sharing the stream. Thank you to these wonderful players for joining us here. Thank you to Beatbars for making this game. Power Outage, you can buy it. I have a physical copy. It's one of the most beautiful games I own. And I highly, highly, highly recommend that you get a copy, especially if you have kids in your life that you want to turn into gamers. This is a perfect game for them. It was written with them in mind from the ground up. So you, as the person introducing it to them, do not have to make any changes to the game to make it kid-friendly. It already is. It's perfect. So please go ahead and get Power Outage for yourself. What's the website, Beatbars? It's Power Outage RPG, or?
It's poweroutagegame.com.
Poweroutagegame.com. Thank you so much. Everybody, if we could just give a quick little outro of who you are and where to find you. I'm Dylan. I live here. The end for me. Austin.
Shit. I'm awesome. My pronouns are he, they, she. If you want to find me, I can be found places I want to be found. That was a long-winded way to say it. I expected to say. Is at Sailors Austin. It's at Sailor SCT Austin on any social media. I want you to find me. If you don't find me there, I don't want you to. Stop looking.
Hell yeah, love that. I switched our screen thinking that we would all be in the same place, but I forgot I didn't rearrange us after we switched. Chantel.
Hey, I am Chantel B. You can find me pretty much on all socials as Chantel B, as spelled in my name below. I do a whole lot of things. Come say hi.
Hell yeah. Wassa.
G'day everyone, Wassa here. I use all the pronouns. You can find me on the socials at WASABOTTE, which is Wassabote. Thanks for your time. I really had a good game, good sesh.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Jesse.
Hi, friends. I am Jesse Jurdak. You can find me all across every social at Jesse Jurdak. Please do remember that I do have your back.
Hell yeah. And B-Bars, my love, please.
Thank you. My name is B-Bars. I can be found at B-Bars pretty much everywhere. It's pretty easy to use that as a username. And yeah, you can find me on Twitter and most of the social medias. And I just wanted to say thank you to all the heroes, both here in this session and to all the heroes that joined us in chat, and especially to all the heroes that helped donate to a great cause. It's very important, and I'm so happy to see that people came out to support Palestine and support the needs of the people there. So thank you. You're all my heroes.
We love you. We are gonna raid that bronze girl. The raid is created. We are gonna head off. I will see you next time. Everybody, thank you. Go and take a rest and take care of yourselves. Goodbye.
Bye.